I visited Charles Dickens' home the other day in Portsmouth. I studied for my senior Cambridge examination. I studied Great Expectations. I studied this book for 4 years. I also did Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice and Rabindranath Tagore's poem The Cricket Field. So I must have read this book about 60 years ago, or studied this book about 60 years ago or more. And how amazing, in the reception I suddenly saw all of Charles Dickens' books for sale. So I picked this one up. It's going to be a jolly good read after some 60 years or more. How amazing. This was the house where Charles Dickens was born in 1812. Just imagine. And it's been preserved just like it was. They must have come down these streets. They say the servants used to go here to get water and to throw away the wastewater. His parents lived here in a cul-de-sac. Look, the road comes to the end here. Pleasant, isn't it? Very pleasant. Now we're in Charles Dickens' house where he was born. Look at this clock, it must be 260 years old. How amazing. And the dining table, 1910, can you believe it? And it's still here. Look at the little candelabras. The wallpaper is a reproduction, but exactly like the original. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that woodwork. How well they lived 260 years ago, my gosh. Britain was such an advanced country. In America, they were still riding horses. Look at that delightful sideboard. Might remind me of old India in Jabalpur. So that's the dining room done with. This is the parlour, apparently. That sofa is 1800. That's fine British porcelain. 260 years old, can you believe it? How beautiful, look at that. I wouldn't mind having that in my house. And there's the fireplace. These are the screens apparently put in front of the fireplace so ladies would not be burnt with the heat or something like that. Look at the beautiful wallpaper. It's not the original, but reproduced exactly like it was 260 years ago. Beautiful curtains. And look how they had the rails. 260 years ago they had rails like that. I got the same rails in my house now. Or something like that anyway. Portrait of Charles Dickens taken in New York.
I think I still have it somewhere. What's that?
This is the couch where Charles Dickens died. How amazing. The actual couch where he died. Of a stroke, apparently. I presume this was Charles Dickens' parents' bed. Just look how beautiful. Look at the material. Look at his bed. Isn't that lovely, Suresh? This is his parents' bed. And he must have slept with them, I presume, when he was born. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the fireplace that must have kept them warm in the cold winters. How amazing. Chest of drawers, what it would cost today. Look how beautifully heavy, how beautifully made. Just imagine. Charles Dickens. Their dressing table. Oh, may remind me of Jabalpur in India when I was a young boy, when I used to go to visit people there. Yeah, you're not supposed to wear these things, I think. Oh, sweet. Don't let them look see you, they get very angry. Oh, look up. Oh, you look like Charles Dickens, man. Why, you look like Fagin, man. Fagin is one of the people in the book. So this is the attic, or what? Oh, interesting. Even they were not very rich. They were quite, but even then they had servants.